Back because you guys love it, we're here today to count down the Terraria top 5 worst ranged weapons. While each of these weapons on this list will get the job done, there are better options out there, and quite frankly, some of these are better used elsewhere. So with that, let's get started at number 5. Using 5 topaz, 10 antlion mandibles, and 1 illegal gun parts, you can go ahead and craft the sand gun. Now this is a useful gun, it does get the job done, but unfortunately, I think it's better used as a tool than it would be as a gun. While it can kill mobs, I think you have better options out there, and besides, if you get ammo reducing buffs in gear, you can actually use this to create your own sand biome. By having the reduction take effect, you actually have almost infinite amount of sand, which is kind of wild. But by the end, it does do the trick. I think that this is more of a tool than a gun. Then again, that's kind of what puts the sand gun down on this list. Number 4. The Blowpipe is an early mode weapon that fires seeds and poison darts as ammunition. Now generally the seeds don't do much damage, you're better off with the poison darts as they give you more utility and poison enemies. While this does do a pretty good job with the poison darts, you're better off getting the blow gun from the Witch Doctor, which has more power and getting more utility out of the poison darts that way. While the Blowpipe can save you in a pinch, ultimately the damage isn't going to be overwhelming and is easily replaceable with other guns or even other weapons in general. Number 3. The Musket is a pre-hard mode weapon that you can get kind of early. It does have some kick to it, but other than that, it has a slow fire rate, and overall, it's pretty much used to get you the arms dealer as soon as possible. You get it by smashing shadow orbs within the corruption, and you generally get 25 to 50 musket balls with it. The damage it does is comparable to the wooden bow, and it does about 25 base damage plus whatever bullet you're fired. Again, while it does have some nice damage, the slow fire rate kind of brings its DPS down, and again, it's replaceable. Number 2. The Cobalt Repeater is a crossbow crafted using cobalt bars, 10 of them, to make a nice ranged weapon for those who are just entering hard mode. Now, generally you would think, this does pretty good damage, and it does decent amount of damage, but the problem? Its equivalent, which is the Palladium Repeater, does slightly more damage. I find it slightly confusing they would do something like that and give the Cobalt Repeater the slight undercut. But I digress. This used to be required in crafting the Hallowed Repeater and is no longer required, so that makes me drop the Cobalt Repeater even more down to the number 2 slot on this list. So if you're unfortunate to have Cobalt, I wouldn't even craft a Cobalt Repeater unless you generally need it or playing a class challenge. And even then, I feel for you because Palladium would suit you much better. And finally, number 1. The Red Rider is a firearm which you can only get by opening presents during the Christmas event. Now, it's much like the musket, but unfortunately it's got less damage than the musket itself. I think this is more of a movie reference than anything else in-game. While this can help you out, generally it's not so much worth it. If you're in pre-hard mode and you're looking to get the arms dealer, this can help you very early, but other than that, the damage is just manageable. You're better off trying to break shadow orbs to get a musket itself.
Ralphie, you can't get a Red Rider, you'll shoot your eye out!
That's going to do it for our Terraria top 5 worst ranged weapons list. Feel free to add your own list down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And please remember, this is all just opinion, so take it for what it's worth. If you enjoyed this video and wish to help the channel out, be sure to hit that like button for the video and also subscribe for more Terraria top 5s, gameplays, and other videos as well as we go ahead and continue on. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it. I'll see you again next time with more Terraria top 5 and other videos as well.